been an interesting year for music. There's been a lot of albums that have made me go, "Woo! Yeah, baby!" And then there's been a lot of albums that have made me go, "What? What the fuck?" In today's video, I want to talk about my top 10 albums of 2022. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks again for 100 subs, and I hope you enjoy the video. Number 10, Love for Rent by Smino. This is the first time Smino's dropped an album since Noir came out in 2018. I gotta admit, Smino brought his A game on this one. 90 Proof with J. Cole is by far one of my favorite tracks this year. By the time I was finished with the album, I only wanted more. Number 9, Heroes and Villains by Metro Boomin. For me personally, I think this album is better than the first. Each feature brought something different to the table, especially Don Toliver. Like, that dude's range is insane.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Number 8, It's Not So Bad by Kyle. This is his first outing as an independent artist, and I will say, it did not disappoint. After his breakout hit I Spy in 2017, he signed to Atlantic Records, only to eventually become an independent artist. He splashed in his own unique sound with R&B, and I thought the delivery was fantastic. Number 7, You Can't Kill Me by 070 Shake. Now, after hearing Modus Vivendi back in 2020, I really thought that there was nothing that could top that album. I was wrong. With You Can't Kill Me, 070 Shake brings immaculate vibes. With songs like Skin and Bones, Vibrations, and Wine and Spirits, this is the perfect album to listen to on a late night drive. Number 6, Sunset Visionary Volume 2 by Tom the Mailman. Now, Tom the Mailman's an artist I only discovered earlier this year just because of one of my friends that sent him to me. Once again, shout out to Brennan for sending me the song earlier this year that put me on with this album. Tom the Mailman has a very unique voice and a very unique sound. He took that alternative sound and made it his own, and I couldn't be any happier with the results. Go check that album out. Number 5, Don FM by The Weeknd. Honestly, since when does an album by The Weeknd ever disappoint? Songs like Sacrifice, I Heard You're Married, and Less Than Zero. Not only are those songs that you know you want to sing along to, but they're songs that also make you want to move your body and get into a groove. The Weeknd taking that 80s sound never disappoints. Number 4, The Forever Story by JID. This is JID's sequel to The Never Story that came out in 2017. JID has come a long way since I first discovered him. JID has solidified his spot as one of the greatest lyricists of this generation, and it's only up from here. J. Cole made a very good decision by signing him to Dreamville. Number 3, Melt My Eyes, See Your Future by Denzel Curry. Now, this is an album I was very disappointed when I found out it wasn't nominated for a Grammy. Out of all of his peers on the 2016 XXL Freshman list, I personally think Denzel Curry is the one who has evolved the most, which I believe he will continue to do so with every album he drops. You should have been nominated for a Grammy, Denzel. I'm disappointed too. Number 2, Ethereal by Snot. If you watched my Apple Music replay video, then you know that this was my number 1 most listened to album of 2022. So you might be surprised that it's at number 2 and not number 1. This album came out in February of 2022. I was listening to it basically on repeat from February up until April, which ended up making it my number 1 most listened to album on Apple Music. One of my favorite aspects of this album is that no 2 songs sound the same. Every song has a different sound and a different vibe, making it good to listen to when you're at a party, when you're just trying to chill, or when you're trying to fucking rage.
Go crazy! Ah! Go stupid! Ah! Go crazy!
And now for the number 1 spot on my top 10 best albums of 2022 list is Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers by Kendrick Lamar. This one should come as a surprise to nobody. This album is 5 years in the making. After Kendrick Lamar dropped Damn in 2017, everybody was itching for a new Kendrick Lamar album. And he took his time, exactly 1,855 days. In my personal opinion, I think it was worth the wait. Kendrick talks about a lot of relatable topics and what he's been through in the last 5 years since his last album dropped. To appreciate this album in its entirety, it's highly suggested to listen to it from start to finish. Out of all the Grammy nominations for Best Rap Album, this is the one that I think deserves to take the award home.
And the Grammy goes to Kendrick Lamar.
And now for some honorable mentions. The Melodic Blue Deluxe by Baby Keem. To be completely honest, this probably would have been number 1 or 2 on my list. Considering the fact that it was just a deluxe to his album that came out in 2021, I figured that it would be best fit as an honorable mention. Chaos Now by Gene Dawson. All I gotta say, amazing album. Check it out if you've never heard it. Third honorable mention, Smithereens by Joji. Truthfully, I don't think Joji will ever release an album as good as his last one, Nectar, but this one is still an amazing listen, and I think you should check it out. Alright y'all, that was my top 10 best albums of 2022. Let me know what you think in the comments. If there's anything that you think I was missing, let me know, and feel free to just share your opinions. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you like and subscribe. I appreciate everyone who's been subscribing and showing me support. I love you guys, you are all so amazing. And stay tuned for next week. I will be releasing my top 10 worst albums of 2022. This is your boy B-Mann, signing out. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys.